just real quick, and it's always good for me to kind of remind people of the things I share about how I did things that are light bulbs. And again, I probably, looking back, Bradley, left some money on the table potentially by not having just ongoing royalties. Carlton used to shake his head at me and go, I don't understand why you cap your rev share. The reason I did it was I wanted to continue working with those clients. I got to a point where I had really good clients and I liked all my clients, and they were all launching once or twice a year. And I knew they could afford 50K and be comfortable paying 50K for a launch package if I structured it properly and capped it, right? So 1250 got you on my calendar, non-refundable deposit, because they needed to understand that I could not resell that time if they dragged their feet getting me what I needed. And one time I did have to tell who happened to be my favorite client, I'm keeping your 1250 and you got to rebook. And he did. He turned around and gave me another 1250 to get on my calendar 4 months later. It was incredible. Couldn't believe it worked. That's the furthest thing from the insecure stand-up comic I ever imagined I would do to somebody. And I wasn't doing it to be an asshole. I warned him 6 times before I did it. I need this stuff now, or I'm going to have to keep your deposit. And he just, for whatever reason, didn't get it to me. Point being, non-refundable deposit to get on. You see what that does right there? Let's just even say, let's just jump it to 10K. You're charging 10K for a package, and you say $2,500 gets you on my calendar. It's the non-refundable deposit. Now, I don't want your $2,500. I want to be clear about that. That does me no good. Doesn't make you happy. That's a fail if I have to keep your $2,500. It's there because as a freelancer, my time is my business, and I can't even calculate the opportunities I will miss by blocking this time on my calendar to not work if you don't come through or you change your mind. Just so, does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, great. And they're also there to make sure you give credence to the deadline of me getting the stuff I need from you so I can do my best work. Okay. If you're late, I can't move your project back a week because that moves everybody back a week. And I would never compromise my other clients the same. I would never compromise you in that situation. Is that clear? And you just really have to be like a teacher to them in that moment. And they nod and they understand, because after that, dude, they get it. And they feel more secure that you have these rules, because that's how pros talk. That's how somebody who knows they can get results speaks about how this is about to go down. So their confidence goes through the roof, right? So it's like, all right, so that's why we have this deposit. The next $2,500 comes when I turn into the copy to you and you're happy with it. Okay. That means up to 2 rewrites. We're going to, give ourselves plenty of time to go back and forth, make sure everybody feels good. Great. The copy's done. And then the next $5,000 is going to come after you launch. I'm going to take 10% of gross revenue from the money that comes in when you launch this product, or whatever the timeline is when the new copy goes live, right? And then we're done. And then we call it clean. We pop some bubbly. We celebrate a win, and if you're ready, we look at my calendar and we plan the next one. We just keep doing great things together. Sound good? Who doesn't want that? And that's why I would cap it, because I know how it goes when you have to keep paying somebody after all the dopamine's dried up, even though the money's still coming in. It's just, you don't want to write that check after a while.